Hello, hello. What's going on, guys? Today I'm doing a Pixar movie tier list. Now, I did a Disney one, and I had an old Pixar ranking, but for some reason, the old Pixar ranking got copyrighted because I was using, copyrighted music. So I'm just not gonna use music in my videos anymore. So I'm gonna name these tiers the same thing as the Disney. Amazing. I think this was great. Good. Okay. And dog water. So anyway, let's get started. Toy Story. Toy Story, a lot of people say that's their favorite of the Pixar movies, and I don't agree with that. Even though I like Toy Story, it's just good in my opinion. It's just it's a bit outdated and the animation isn't really the best. But so I just feel like newer Pixar movies might be better or like with their animation, but the story is so classic and that's the reason it isn't any lower. Toy Story 4. Okay, Toy Story 4 was unnecessary, but I feel like what they did made up for it. So, I think it's going above the original Toy Story. I really like Forky and Ducky and Bunny. The new characters are all very neat, and you can actually feel for Gabby Gabby. So, they actually did write a pretty clever story. But honestly, Toy Story 5, after Toy Story 5, please, Pixar, do not make another one. I don't want to have to worry about wanting to watch another one because I'm just kind of sick of them at this point. Toy Story 2, you know what? That's another good movie. It's also outdated, but I think it's better than Toy Story 4 just because it's another. Actually, you know what? Toy Story 4 might be better because of the animation. But yeah, it's just kind of. For Toy Story 2, it's kind of hard to look at because of how bad the animation is. But overall, that's pretty much the whole thing I was thinking. But the Toy Story 2 is also a classic story. Now, Toy Story 3, I think almost all of us can agree it's the best of the Toy Story movies. Perfect finale to the trilogy until Toy Story 4 came along. I really like the characters here. Lotso Hugging Bear, great villain. Did not expect him to be a villain the first time I watched it. It's a great movie. I'm sorry, but A Bug's Life is dog water. I just do not understand why people think this is in their top 10 Pixar movies. There's so many better ones out there. Like, I would not, in a million years, choose to watch A Bug's Life. It just seems stupid to me. Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. is amazing. It's just a classic. Like, puts a bold twist. Like, are the monsters in your closet really that bad, or are they actually nice? And the characters, Mike and Sully, are great. Randall is my favorite Pixar villain, and that's not up for debate because that is a true statement. It's overall just a very, very, very good movie. I love it. Monsters University is another great movie. It's not as great as the original, but you know what? It's still great. And um it's really interesting. This is the prequel we didn't know we needed, but what they did with it was so amazing. Like the scare games. Oh my gosh, I really do not understand the hate for this movie. And yes, it's better than the original Toy Story. Finding Nemo is great. I can see why this is a lot of people's favorite because of just how amazing the journey is. It's almost perfect in my opinion. The reason is not any higher is because Dory's kind of annoying, Nemo's a brat, and Marlin's a helicopter parent. But overall, the movie itself, the adventure they go on, is very fun. Finding Dory is just an okay movie in my opinion. It's nothing special. It definitely lacks the charm of the original. And Dory's even more annoying in this movie because she's so selfish to sorry, I didn't mean. I'm sorry. I meant Marlin is so selfish to Dory because Dory helped him rescue Nemo, and he's just like, Dory, we're not going with you. That's so mean. Now, The Incredibles is amazing. Syndrome is probably the second best villain out there for Pixar. And yeah, The Incredibles overall, really solid movie. I mean, you can really feel for the characters. It's a family drama, and if this was like a realist, and if there was a family of superheroes like this, it wouldn't be far off. And the characters are all great. Like Dash is my favorite Pixar character of all time. It's just so good. Incredibles 2, great movie. It's again, it lacks the charm of the Incredibles original, but it's still a very, 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 very fun time. And yes, the villain is nowhere near as good as Syndrome, but still good. I don't know what the hate is for the villain. Okay, Cars. Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. It's a very great movie. I don't know whether to put it here or not. It's so hard because there's a bunch of adult jokes in it. If you rewatch it, I was like, it's weird, but the Radio Springs vibe, the characters, it all comes together to make this gem of a movie. Now, Cars 2 is dog water. It's better than A Bug's Life. I know, what am I saying? But I actually kind of think it's better than Bug's Life. But still, why would you make Mater a spy character? It just seems like a dumb idea. Cars 3 is also dog water, but you know what? Because, well, it's worse than Cars 2 because at least Cars 2 has some personality. This movie is just not memorable whatsoever. It's just kind of a, weird movie. Uh, Ratatouille is the best Pixar movie. Now, might not have the best characters. I mean, Remy's a good character. But what I really love about this movie is how out of the box it is. It's my favorite animated movie of all time because what other studio than Pixar could come up with an idea that a rat who wants to cook and does so by pulling on a man's hair? It sounds so dumb on paper, but it actually works here, and that's why Pixar is so magical. Now, Wally, what am I gonna do with Wally? It's definitely not in the amazing tier, not great. I think it might be in good. It's gonna go either in good or okay. The reason it's not any higher is just because, it's kind of overrated. Like, nobody talks until the second half, and barely anybody talks in the second half. So, yeah, not the best. Up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, you know what? Up is actually a great movie, I'd say. Very bottom of great because, we could use more characters, and I didn't really cry during. The only time I've ever cried during watching a movie is Benji, which is on Netflix. And you better not watch Benji because the beginning is as sad as heck. But yeah, Brave is just dog water. Like, why are you making princess movies, Pixar? That's Disney's thing. Let Disney handle them and not you. Because Brave, I just think, is just a nothing burger of a movie. It doesn't really bring anything new to the table, and I just hate it. Inside Out, it's gonna go. You know what? I think it's better than Toy Story 3. It's going to the top of great. I love Inside Out. The emotions. Oh, I love anger, disgust, joy. She's a little bit of a, I mean, no, she's a little bit of a Karen, but sadness. She's also annoying. Fear. He's just kind of a nothing burger of an emotion, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a good movie, and I can. Why is Disney putting so much effort into continuing the Toy Story series? Like, only like 2 people in the world want it to continue. But Inside Out, I could see there being like an Inside Out 10. Just Toy Story 10 is a little wild. Inside Out 2, this was a pleasant surprise. I definitely wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I'm gonna put it right behind Cars. Very, very, very solid movie. Very solid. And I love meeting the new emotions, although they're not really as good as. Actually, I really like anxiety, but the other emotions are just kind of, yeah. They're just not really big parts of the movie. They're not real. They don't have that good personalities, but yeah, so good. Um, the Good Dinosaur. I'm gonna put the Good Dinosaur right there. It's kind of just a boring movie. Like, you kind of wish uh the meteorite had hit Earth, and you know, it's just kind of weird. Spot is a creep. Arlo, you know what? He screams too much. And the bear eating scene is traumatizing, but overall, the ending is kind of cool, so I'll give it that, I guess. Coco, very, very great movie. I used to hate Coco. Now that I rewatched it, I do kind of like it. Coco is a very good movie. Onward is going the right there. That's not up for debate. Onward is literally so great. It's the most underrated Pixar movie in the world. I think it got overlooked because of, COVID. But COVID is COVID and it's kind of a stupid. And yeah, I just think it's if you haven't seen it since COVID, I recommend rewatching it because the quest is amazing. A lot of people say like it's just amazing. Go check it out. So has a weird vibe to it that I can't really explain. It's okay. I don't know what it is, but the body swapping part is funny. I'll say that. Luca, you know what? Luca's a good movie. It's gonna go right there. I really enjoyed Luca. It's a very solid movie. I love Italy. I literally can speak a little bit of Italian, so that's good. And I just love it. Um, Turning Red. Okay, so Turning Red, I'm gonna say it's going right there in dog water. Okay, so up until Turning Red came out, Disney was known for being very family friendly. Like everybody, anybody of any age could watch their movies. Then Turning Red came along, and the only audience that would enjoy this are 10-year-old girls. And I am not a 10-year-old, like 10 to 12-year-old girls. And I'm a 13-year-old boy. So yeah, it doesn't appeal to me. Lightyear, Lightyear is a different level of bad. Might even be in like my top 20 worst movies of all time. I'm gonna make a separate tier called Lightyear because this movie is just beyond bad. I hate it so much. Why'd they make Buzz so serious? The villain twist makes no sense. I just do not like this movie. Elemental. Elemental? Elemental is just kind of okay. It's gonna go right there. Never in my life would I think Pixar would make a rom com, but for some reason it kind of works. And then Elio, you know what? I did like Elio. I liked how much work Pixar put into like the personalities of all the different aliens. And you know what? The characters do have some personality. There are some funny moments. So yeah, over Elio, I don't think it deserves the amount of people who didn't see it because seriously, it was like I saw it for my birthday in theaters on July 4th, and it was literally just me, my family, and like one other family in the theater. It was empty, but you know what? Go ahead. I think Elio's on Disney Plus now. Go ahead and watch it. Very, very good movie. I just don't think it's as good as Toy Story. Well, that's my list. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below.